The vision of EChO across EREA is to co-create an ecosystem of care woven together by the skills, the practices and attitudes that come out of our learning and our commitment to find ways of caring for our common home. On the 29th of November at St Bernard's College in Essendon, the EChO across EREA pilot was launched. Designed to bring together 3 distinct learning communities from across EREA, participants will immerse themselves in learning that explores an ecological worldview with the intention of bouncing back to the wider network what it is that they have discovered. So let's meet the ecological educators that are a part of the EChO across EREA pilot.
Which I wish I had more time to think about. To bring the ecological sustainability side of Pope Francis's encyclical to the same level of importance, I guess the question is, what structure would the EREA impose in EREA schools to ensure that that is the case?
These boys are teaching me. Okay. You know, I feel that they are absolutely leading me. They're saying to me what they would like to do. Yes. And I am supporting them in getting that happening and making suggestions about people to meet with or ways that they could go about achieving their goals. But they're the ones that are coming up with the ideas and questions and concerns that they have. So they're so teaching me. They would like to hold some sort of a conference or a forum or a workshop.
What's been most successful for me in my sustainability journey has been hearing the stories and the camaraderie of my peers and colleagues in their struggles and successes. So generally, we just had a little ad hoc meeting with the team here. We all got together and, you know, it starts out maybe as a bit of a gripe and it starts out as this, but then we kind of go, you know what, actually we've noticed that this is changing and people have mentioned this positive and this change that they've really encouraged, and, you know, it could just be a pat on the back. And
gosh, I just, you know, you're going back to how you've been brought up. Yeah. Really, it's a moral, ethical issue. You know, you've got to look after creation. Otherwise, you know, you're taking more than your fair share of the Earth's resources, and other people miss out, particularly future generations. Came back from a camp in the Grampians last week, and I certainly spent a lot of time pointing things out and talking about how amazing this is or that is, and otherwise to the students it can be, oh, it's just a rock or it's just a bunch of trees, or, you know, try to explain some of it, how it all interrelates. I think that's really important. It's easy to brush things aside and live in the moment. I think we're called to be a little bit countercultural, because the culture is to be materialistic, consumerist, and live for convenience. And here we go, got to be the unpopular ones, saying, oh, maybe you shouldn't do that, maybe you should do it differently. And that's why it can be a lonely experience sometimes, and takes a little bit of courage.
Initially, these tiny sort of nodes that I'm happy to be a part of, I think need to sort of connect better, and I think that's what the ECHO program is really going to start to do, is build the stronger connections between that, and then form that collegial, peer motivated, we're not in it alone feeling across the whole network.
But our young people are our future, and if we can just really tap into that, because they are, these boys that I'm certainly working with, you know, now for the next 12 months, they are so keen, and they have got great ideas.
And a revitalising of, hey, what are we here for, or questioning, that we're here to educate for justice and gospel values and so on. And so that's brought the environment, sustainability and all those other justice issues back up to the top again. I mean, they were there, always been there, we weren't forgotten, but certainly just rekindled them and made them shine a little bit brighter in the college.
Perhaps there would be something mandated that students have to undertake certain hours of stewardship or environmental service. I'd just like to see somehow there's a level of accountability. We all know what we should be doing, that it's that transferring our ideals into action that I think if we could address and harness that, then we'd see a real change.
If I was to go right there and have the highest possible outcomes and standards, my vision for St. Bernard's College and the other schools in the area network would be, it would be a school that has achieved its education for sustainability agenda. And that so much as the pedagogy that is usually focused around just academia and focused around achievements hasn't just got that aspect in, it's actually got the triple bottom line aspects. It's the environment, it's the economy, and it's society, all thought together, and that is breathed through the curriculum and breathed through the teachers and the students. And that when I talk to a student that's left St. Bernard's, they will look upon their journey not as I collected a series of knowledge in various areas. It's not, I actually have a very good understanding of how aspects of society works on many levels and how interconnected they are.
Turn up and have it come with an open heart and an open mind. To live a sustainable lifestyle is to live the touchstones.
We hope that the pilot will lead to a set of guiding principles, skills, habits and dispositions that can inform the collective emergence of an ecological consciousness across EREA.